Hey, what's up guys? My name's Tim from Dangerous Sweet, and welcome back to the forest. Now when we left off, I told you guys that we got a new game plan, and instead of just surviving and stuff, we're going to try for the end of the game. Is that an actual berry bush? Nice! Cool. Maybe they'll regrow fairly quick. Now, it's getting close to nighttime, so I don't know how much we're going to do in this day. I might sleep, but we'll see. But for right now, I want to make some stuff. In this video, we are getting ready to go after the samurai sword, which makes the whole game so much more fun because it's a freaking samurai sword, and who wouldn't want a samurai sword? But to get the samurai sword, we gotta go through some baddies. So to go through the baddies, we're gonna need some stuff. And we are gonna make, I wonder how many I can make. Looks like I only got 3 more watches. These are explosives. And they're very nice. And you make them by using a circuit board, a bottle of alcohol, some coins, and a wristwatch. Now, once you got the explosive, you can add tree sap to it, which you get from cutting down logs. And now you have a sticky explosive. And they're much better because they will stick to enemies, and also if you throw them on the ground, they won't bounce. The other ones bounce, and they're kind of hard to judge. So we're gonna make as many of these as we can real quick. Can I just add it here? Yes. Okay. Just gonna keep going. Okay, so I can only make 3 because that's how many wristwatches I had. And later I'll make more. But I still got 3 bottles of alcohol, so I'm gonna make a couple of Molotovs. I'm gonna wrap a cloth around this just in case I need to burn it. Because it's always more fun to light your enemies on fire. And I got 16 arrows, so we should be okay. What's this? That's a bird. Do I have... Oh, I can make a lot more arrows. Let's do that too. I haven't been messing with the bone arrows too much. They don't seem to make a huge difference on the actual enemies. They're just better for hunting. Or at least that's been my experience with them. I would rather not run to this cave that we're going to at night. So, can I sleep yet? That's a while to wait. Okay, well it's going to be quick for you. Okay, how's that for some editing magic? And, magically, in your world anyway, I made a drying rack overnight. And I hung my meat up so that it's not going to go bad. Okay, so you can't see it on the map right now. Well, kind of straight up from us, there's a hole with an arrow pointing down. We're going to run right toward that. And that's not the cave, but it's the general direction that we're going. Now, what we're trying to get to is a little bit tricky. Okay, so here's the cave. Well, here's a cave that we pass. And from this cave... Here, let me get the compass out. That's an explosive. Let's not oh, come on. Let's not go confusing compasses for explosives. Okay, so here's the cave. And we're going to kind of go northeast. I mean, it's the same direction we're already going. But we just want to make sure that we run past that cave so we know we're on the right going the right direction. Okay, and here's the landmark that we're looking for. I'm just going to stop and get some of this real quick. I don't want the tennis ball. It's the most annoying object in the game. So, we're looking for this landmark so we know where we're going. It's just a waterfall with a little lake here. Actually, speaking of, might as well take the opportunity. Where are you? There you are. Oh, you're carrying fire around. Well, you're not the only one that can play that game. I can do it too. Maybe they were just coming to take a look. Well, they can look all they want. Okay, so back in my inventory, get the compass out so you guys can see where I'm going. So from this, we're going to follow this cliff until it ends up here, about right here. And then we are going to go about southeast. Kind of back toward my house, actually. Maybe a little bit more east. Yes, it's right over here. Alright, this is what we were looking for. The samurai sword is in there. So if we pull up the map, it is unmarked, but you can kind of get an idea of where we're at. So before I go in there, there's some bodies hanging up here. And it may seem like sacrilege, but they got wristwatches, and I need wristwatches. Now, I think it was this body. Originally, in one version of the alpha. In some I can't carry more? I'm only allowed to carry 4? Huh. Okay. And yeah, in some version of the alpha, the sword was actually sticking out of that guy over there. And you didn't have to go into the cave for it. But now, they make us work for it. And I wish I had some alcohol on me. Because alcohol has a lot of uses now that I know what I'm doing with it. Okay, so we don't need the compass right now. So let's get out our lighter. And the decent axe. Oh. Having some troubles. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and light our axe. Just so we can see better. Yeah, there's a picture here. That's not spooky. Gotta knock this guy down. And take what we can from it. And we gotta knock the wall down. There we go. Okay. Light back up. Oh, serious? Well, I think I have to go through water anyway. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. Get some soda though. Okay, so there's a few ways you can go in this cave. You always, to get the sword, you want to stick to the right every time. And I know it's really freaking dark. I apologize, but I'm getting ready to go through water, so there's no point in lighting the torch again yet. Okay. I get set back up as a torch. And we'll light it up. And I'm just keeping my lighter out so I don't have to get it out next time I need it. I have that stuff ready. Oh yeah, this one's weird to get through. You kind of get stuck. There we go. Man, I didn't know cloth burns so quick by itself. Alcohol makes it burn a lot longer, not just a little bit longer. Well, at least the cave is somewhat bright. Now, if I can get an idea of where these guys are at, because you can kind of stay high and they won't mess with you too much. but that's not always the case. Yep, I just heard him. Yeah, I can still hear him making noises. Yeah, and he's coming. Okay. Let's get our explosives out. And boom! And it is going to take more than one. We came prepared, though. We just don't know how to throw. There we go. Come on. There we go. That was all of our explosives, but we did it. Alright, and these guys we can make pretty quick work of. I think there's only 2 of them. It seems like a waste of cloth without alcohol, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, come here, guys. Come on. Let's do it. Man, it burns so quick. That is a waste. Ah. There we go. Ah. Hey, man. You want to thumb wrestle? I didn't think so. Accept your fate. It's over for you. There. I know it seems unfair, but I can't have you running around. And since I've got these guys, I'm gonna go ahead and make some bone real quick. Oh, while we're on the subject of making bone, I wanted to let you guys know I did try it just to see what would happen. Yes, you can eat arms and legs. You lose health. It makes you sick, so you lose a little bit of health, but you get the bone like right away. It's not worth it to me. I'm gonna wait it out. Okay, so I just got my bone, and I'm gonna upgrade my spear, just so I got one, and we're good. Okay. So like I said, we're gonna stick to the right, because there's a path up there. Actually, that might be the only path now. It might just be that one fork. Actually, I think that loops around. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I was trying to jump to. So we're still okay. But why can't I find the entrance? Ah, okay. Now I've got it. Okay, so I confused myself the way I went. Just do what I said and just stick to the right. It's much, much easier. Okay, it's really dark. Again, I apologize for how dark this is. When I was watching some of the tutorials and stuff, I was getting kind of frustrated with how dark the game looks when you're in caves. Here we go. This is the room we're looking for. And I think that, yeah, we can light this up. Here we go. This is what we want. And right here, next to this guy, is the samurai sword. And it is beautiful. And I might as well loot while I can. Man, why can't I have these watches? That is not fair. I'll eat this food that's been down here for Nobody knows how long though. And if I can't carry more soda, I'm going to drink one and take one. There. And my health is full, so I don't need to mess with any of that. Oh, gas cans. Nice. That's for something pretty special later on. Okay, so that's going to do it for this room. Or cave area. And all we do is we go out the same way we came in. And then I'm just going to run back to camp and save. And that's one thing I want to mention. Save. If you're playing, save as much as you can. Save all the time. Anytime you're at a place to save, do it. It'll save you a lot of heartache in the long run. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, guys.